What's up, guys? Welcome to another video from Miggy Reacts, and I am super excited today. As you guys see in front of me is AEW Series 2. So let me tell you a little backbone story about this. So on Christmas Eve, right, early morning, I don't have to go to work. I get up, I start looking through, social media, Facebook, Instagram, and I start seeing people posting about like, hey, Series 2 just hit Walmart, whatever, all these people rushing to the stores, posting their hauls, whatever. And it's pretty late in the morning, so I'm like, man, I'm not gonna be able to get anything. So I'm like, all right, let me go to my local Walmart and see if I can find anything, right? So I go to Walmart, and of course, empty pegs everywhere. And then I asked one of the salespeople if they can help me out. Nothing in the bag, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, you know what? It's Christmas Eve. Let me see if I can, try my luck a little bit. So I go to another Walmart, and again, nothing on the shelves. But then an employee tells me that I should go check another store because it shows on their inventory that they might have them. And it's by this time I already driven like an hour. So the other store was probably another hour away. So I'm adding like 2-hour drive. I get there, and there they are, sitting on the shelf. AEW Series 2. I pick them up, put them in a cart, and I'm like drop kicking, elbow dropping people through the lines because it's Christmas Eve and everybody's been like Christmas shopping, whatever. And it's chaos, man. Chaos, I'll tell you. So I'm able to check out, get in my car, and drive back home, man. And I was so excited. And by the way, I'm still waiting for Ringside to ship my order. No disrespect, Ringside. It's just, 4 months later after pre-orders went out. So, yeah, Walmart for the score. Walmart comes through on Christmas Day for AEW Series 2. And I am more than excited for this set. And yeah, of course, I was excited for Series 1. But Series 2, come on. Pentagon, Rey Fenix. I've been wanting these figures since they were announced like 2 years ago. I still have my pre-orders for what's that other one? Boss Fight Studio. So they have like the Lucha Brothers coming out, and supposedly they're supposed to be released in the next few weeks. We'll see, right? But man, I've been wanting a Pentagon and a Rey Fenix for the longest now, for about 5-6 years since they started wrestling. So I'm super excited about those. Of course, the Jon Moxley with the belt, with the beautiful head scan there. We had the Dustin Rhodes, right? The one where he fought. Who did he fight? I think he fought Cody on this one. And then of course we got MJF with the scarf, cloth scarf. Mattel, take notes. Hangman Adam Page looks great. I have a couple things to say about him, but I'm gonna wait until I review him. So let's start off with Jon Moxley. I think should be a good one. We're gonna go ahead and get this one opened up, and of course I'm gonna use my trusty knife, right? Okay. So if you've never used a knife before, always remember safety first, right? Open this up, and like I said, I'm still waiting on my other order from Ringside. Hopefully I can get those. I'll probably leave those mod. But I heard Ringside was also sending like some Chase figures on their next release. So we'll see. Okay. So what's weird about these boxes is like you can't repackage a figure, which is good and bad, right? Because so what I've seen in the past is a lot of people reseal the figures and then they bring them back. So for example, like these, that will open them, put a basic in there and try to return it to the store, and customer service people, they don't know the difference. So they're like, yeah, here's your money back. But yeah, this is good because then you have to unglue it from the card, right? Unglue it from the card and then pull the figure out. So you literally have to break this right here. And the reason why I'm being generous or kind or taking it easy on this box is because I want to use some of this AEW logos and some of these pictures for some customs that I'm working on. I'm working on the arena for AEW, so I want to be able to use those logos for that. So I don't want to break the boxes until I have like a set mind of what I want to do. I got a guy coming and clean this up. All right, pretty cool. What I like about Jazzwares is they don't use the twist ties or any of the plastics to hold the figures, so you can pull them out easily. Although they're kind of stuck in there in the plastic, nicely. So that's good. So it comes with the belt, the AEW belt, the same belt that that came with Jericho and the bubbly, which is great. Automatically, it's the same belt, so nothing new on that belt. Nothing new with the Jon Moxley belt. Head scan's fantastic. It's got a little shine. The eyes are a little glary, and he's got that scar in his above his eyebrow. And then the Jon Moxley shirt. I like even though this is not cloth, which is it's plastic. It's a softer plastic than the one that Mattel normally gives us. So if you're familiar with collecting like Marvel Legends, the plastic, it's a little bit softer, right, and it molds a little bit easier than the one that Mattel is using. So like the one that Mattel is using is a little bit harder plastic to put around the figures. Again, the double jointed elbows is fantastic. It's got his little tattoo in his forearm here. The head scan is great. I mean, you can pretty much, pull it all the way back, right, to the sides. They're great. The pants, the camel pants are great. Articulation's fantastic. Again, my details, right? Minor details. Jasper's gonna have to work on these. Is the pegs. They're not painted, right? So even if you were to paint those black, I mean, they will still look good, other than the skin tone. If let me get one of those figures up there. So again, I mentioned the skin tone because AEW Series 1 was AEW Series 1 was recalled. Kenny, right there, yep. Recalled because of the skin tones, right? So if you can tell the difference, right? This is the Series 1 skin tone. Very plasticky, very, very, very like flat, I don't know what it is, flesh. So if you can take a look at the Jon Moxley skin tone, it's a little bit darker, painted, looks great. It doesn't look like these were painted. It just looks like the mold was put on there, and that's it. So good job on those Jazzwares. Like I said, the only issue that I have is the pegs down here are not painted. So whenever you're taking a photo, or if you're doing a shot, whatever, those pegs might come. You might be able to see those. Again, great head scan on the Jon Moxley. Here's a Dean Ambrose from Mattel. Size comparison, right? Of course, Jazzware's a little bit bigger. Dean Ambrose is shorter on this side. Skin tone's a little bit different. Head scan's almost there. Now, I haven't tried to pop one of these heads and try to put it on the Jazzwares one. I'll try that later in one of my customs and see what happens. But again, you can tell on the figures, right? I'll compare it to the rest of these on sizing, but you can tell this is an Elite from Mattel. I forgot what year is this. I think it's 2016 or 2017. Dean Ambrose compared to the Jazzwares one. So sizing is definitely a little bit different than Mattel. I would rate this a figure maybe a 7 because like I said, the pegs on there need to be painted a little bit. Head scan's fantastic. The camel pants here, they look great, right? I haven't seen a figure like this other than the what are they called, the tag team, the camel, I forgot their names, but
Bushwhackers.
Yeah, no, not the Bush. Oh yeah, the Bushwhackers had cameo, but camel. The other ones, Bubba Ray and Devon. Yeah, the Dudley Boys. They had the pants like that. So we'll see. All right, let's go. Let's move over. Let's go. You know what? Let's do Dustin Rhodes, right? Compared to the Blood Brothers Dustin, very similar. I think it's pretty much the same figure, except this one has the full paint, and half his face. This one doesn't, obviously. So it's pretty much the same figure. I want to keep this here because I want to compare it in size, see if it's the same size. They should be, however, you never know now. And again, the reason why I'm being careful with this is because I want to save some of these AEW signs or logos and some of these pictures because I'm working on an arena setup for AEW. Hopefully I have that soon. Not a lot of time in my hands nowadays. Although you should say, oh, you're in quarantine, you got nothing but time, but it's tough being an adult, guys. Don't grow up. It's a trap. Oh, and by the way, I'm super excited too because I ordered some custom belts from figure artist. I'll leave the link here, okay, for you guys. All right, very cool figure. Dustin with double jointed elbows. The head scan looks fantastic. Again, with the torso, looks great. Again, the ball joints, not painted. They're still flesh. That is my only comment on these AEW's jazzwares, that, you know, those pegs, they need to be painted because you're gonna lose a lot. I mean, it's a simple things, right? So here's the Blood Brothers version, and here's the regular version. Right out of the bat, I can tell that the paint jobs are a little bit different. So the ringside exclusive has a way different paint job. It looks way better. If you can tell, natural here with the flames in the back or whatever that is, looks great. There's a lot of detail to that. The regular one, I don't know. It's different. It's just different. It's different paint jobs on that. So that's different. So good. That's really good that they didn't just take, you know, the same paint jobs. The ringside exclusive paint look different. I mean, so the figure is the same. Oh. So if you guys can tell, the wristbands here are red on the ringside exclusive, and the wristbands here are white. So that's a big difference there. Head scan is the same, it's just painted. So gosh, you know, so very simple, right? If you take this, the regular release, the paint job is straight. It's very straight, very like machine made, if you would call it that, right? Like printed on. But then if you look at the ringside exclusive one, it's like it's painted like if someone would had painted that. So they're following the shape of the head and the ear, as opposed to like the regular release, which is just straight painted. I don't know if you guys can see that there. You can see it? Yeah. Okay. So that's a big difference. And again, there's like differences here and there. Same size, same mold. Those are the only differences that I see is on the paint jobs, because all the parts are the same. So again, ringside too, you know, they use the pegs, the flesh pegs, and the same for the regular release. And I know I'm gonna be called out on it. They're gonna, well, what are you doing, splitting their legs and looking at their pegs? Oh my God, this guy's a kid show. Anyway, whatever. It's my review, right? Not theirs. All right, let's move on to MJF, right? MJF, Adam Page. Let's go to Adam Page. Let's do Adam Page, Hangman, right? I actually tried to do a custom of Adam Page, Hangman. I was never able to finish it because I was doing a lot of these customs, AEW customs, and then the lines were announced. So I was like, you know what? Let me stop now because I'm gonna get these figures. And you know what I want to do too is I had a Rey Fenix and a Pentagon custom that I made about, I want to say about a year ago. I had them complete, maybe a little bit over a year ago. That I had those, and I want to share with you today the comparison on those. So in order to compare it, so here's Adam Page, the Hangman. I gotta find a horse for him, put him in the horse or something. That'd be kind of cool. All right, Hangman. Okay, so I like the hand. It give us an extra hand, right? Just like this. Supposedly Mattel is supposed to give us a hand just like the Kenny Omega. Hopefully it's pretty easy to replace. We got the rope. Oh, okay. So those little plastic things make their debut here. I don't like those. These little plastic things. Okay, so here's the rope. Nothing fancy about it. It's another prop. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Let me look at the figure. The figure looks good. It's a good size. It's a good size figure, right? Although I don't know if he's the same height as Dustin. I doubt it. Again, the jacket is the same rubber. You know what the rubber reminds me of? The Jack's rubber, where it's like not rubber, thick rubber, but like a flexible rubber. Still not 100% fan of the rubber. I much appreciate the cloth. However, we'll take it. Hangman here, the feet look huge on Hangman. I don't know what size shoe he is, but his shoe is like maybe it's way bigger than Dustin. Look at that. Look at those big feet. Giant feet. Hangman over here. Bigfoot. My nickname Bigfoot, man. What in the world? That's big, man. I think that's even bigger than Braun Strowman, maybe. Let me see if I can find a Braun Strowman figure somewhere. Here's a Braun Strowman. So here's Braun Strowman. I think he's like 7'2", 7'1", or something like that. And here's Hangman, right? And look at the feet. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at the feet. Oh man, look at that feet. Look at those feet, man. Look at those feet, Hangman, bro. You know what they say about big feet? Big ego. All right, Hangman. Head scan looks good. The bandana, I don't know if the bandana comes off. No, it doesn't come off. So you have to take you have to pop the head in order to take the bandana out, which is great. I have a couple extra bandanas from the Usos. So I might pop that in there just for a little bit of color. But overall, it's a nice figure. The ball joints, they don't really bother me because it's flesh, right? So those look good. The only thing that it doesn't bother me, but I have a question on is these feet, man. He looks like Bozo the Clown with these feet. I don't know, they're too big. But other than that, he looks good. Let's give him his rope. Where are you going, John? Come on, trying to fight already? All right, so let's give him his rope and then his extra hand there. We'll see. All right, MJF, moment of truth. I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm saving the Lucha Brothers for last because I'm super excited about those. All right, let's see. MJF. I can't get over the fact that those feet are so big on him, man. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know. If you guys know his shoe size, put it down in the comments because I don't. I really don't. All right, MJF. Oh, he comes with the microphone, which is pretty cool because, what's his name? So I made a custom announcer table with Jim Ross. What was his name? Jeez, I can't. Why do I? It was Jim Ross. The announcers for AEW. For Dynamite. Jim Ross. Jesus. Wow, I can't believe I forgot about that. But anywho, I like the microphone they gave us with this. It looks great.
It's the same one as Chris Jericho's.
Yeah, so I need like some more microphones. So if you guys don't need your microphones, let me know. I'll be more than happy to buy them. My friend told me that this is a Burberry scarf, so which is pretty cool. The Chase one looks very familiar to this. What's the difference between this one and the Chase? I forgot. I think it's just the scarf looks different. I'm not sure. But yeah, here's the scarf. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to mold this head cast, and then I'm going to put this head or the casted head scan on a bodysuit from Mattel. That way he gets a suit, like a suited version. But man, I still can't get over the feet for Hangman. Big feet. Look at MJF, smaller feet. Nothing fancy about MJF. Like I said, the skin tone looks great. The head scan looks fantastic. I don't know if he looks a little. Maybe he does look a little skinnier than what he is on TV, but his decal in the back looks great. The paint job on his tights look good. He's got his tattoo. These are the minor things that I don't like, right? Because his tattoo was cut off with the peg for his arm. So I think you can easily, do that differently. And then he's got his armrest, armband, which is pretty cool. The boots look great too. And what I like about Jazzwares actually is that all the boots are different. You know how like Mattel, all the boots are the same, right? They're cut off at one point. You'd have short boots, long boots, whatever. All the boots here that I'm seeing are different. So like Adam Page boots are different. Cody Rhodes boots are different. Moxley boots are different, and now MJF boots are different. So his MJF looks fantastic. Can't wait to get him on the scale there with the rest of them. All right, moment of truth. Lucha Brothers. Here is Rey Fenix. Let's start off with him. Rey Fenix is man, this guy looks great, man. I really I'm so excited about this one. Let's see here. He's got all his tattoos, and I'm glad they gave us the belt, another belt, because that's pretty cool. Right. Alright, here we go. Lucha Brothers. I wish they would have given us another head scan, like an extra one, like an extra head. But I guess that'll be later on in the series. I like the skin tone. The skin tone's a little bit darker, as he is brown, Mexican brown. He's got all his tattoos, look great. He's got the tights. Oh man, the tights, the all the little details in his tights are great. Mexican. That's what it says on this little boot thing. Or Mexican. That's what it says. I don't know. That's what it says on this little knee thing, which is weird. Anyway, so here's the head scan. It's got the cross on top. The mask. He looks a little cross-eyed, but hey, we'll take it. Open mouth. Let's see if I can get my custom ones over here. My Rey Fenix and my Pentagon. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. There's Rey Fenix, there's Pentagon figures. Again, the only problem that I have with this is they use the skin tone pegs on the bottom. Now here's one thing that I'm not sure that if it's gonna happen or not. So every time we move, these arms are kind of tight. So I'm not sure if it once you start playing with them or moving them around, if it's gonna create that friction where the tattoos start rubbing off. I'm not sure. That'll be more to come. The head scan looks great. I mean, man, I really love the masks on these guys. Right. I have to get a few more because I want to paint them. I want to make them other colors. I have a whole bunch of luchadors available. Before I show you my custom that I did about a year ago, let me open up the Pentagon because I'm super excited about this one as well. And with the Pentagon, we have an extra hand that they gave us. So he comes with the Cero Miedo hand, white gloves. I'm telling you, the boots on every figure here looks great. Okay, here's the glove. Here are the gloves for Pentagon. He's got a Cero Miedo hand. His oh man, guys, I wish you guys could see this live. His head scan is fantastic. His mask in the back, I mean, it opens up just like the real one, just like the one he wears. All his tattoos are fantastic. He comes with this little satchel here, which just looks great. His boots are different. Again, everybody's boots are different here. He's got a lot of texture on his lower legs, which is great. It's got the dragon coming from his leg to his knee pad. You know, the chest piece here is kind of painted on, but also molded. So if you touch it, it's molded. It's not only painted, so it's kind of molded on there, which is really good. So again, the arms are a little bit stiff, but you know, hopefully the tattoos do not wear off when we're moving these around. A little tight, but I like it. Nothing you can't fix. His tongue is coming out. The paint job on his head is fantastic. He's got the double dragons in the back, which is great. So that's the Jazzwares Pentagon Junior. This is of course with the custom IWGP Championship that I bought, and then this is the custom one that I made about a year ago. It's survived 2 drops in the toy room already. So, you know, compared in size, is very similar in size. The mask looks a little bit bigger on the custom one, of course. But needless to say, I still like my custom that I made because again, this is work that goes into it, right? So that's the custom that I made. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments. This is the Rey Fenix that I made about a year ago. Compared in size, mine is a little bit taller. So it's about, you know, half an inch taller. The body is about the same size. Tattoos, you know, I used some decals that I bought from Curve Stomp decals. The mask is vinyl, right? So, you know, there it is. This is my custom Rey Fenix that I made compared to the Jazzwares Phoenix. Like I said, I'm still always gonna like my customs because that's work that I put into. But I'm in awe with the Jazzwares collection series so far, Unrival. I really enjoy the Pentagon and the Rey Fenix. I can't wait to take some shots with them on my new stage setup. And that's it. That's your review all in once. Oh, you know, by the way, I want to shout out. So I'm gonna leave the link for them right here. It's called Ring. No, what's it called? Figure artist on Instagram. So I bought these belts from him. I actually bought this Lucha Underground belt. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's highly detailed. I mean, nothing compared to whatever Mattel's giving us. Not as shiny as what Jazzwares is giving us, right? So a little bit different, but definitely looks great. The leather on this is fantastic. It's almost like a cloth leather, Velcro on the bottom. But I figure I wanted to order this because I wanted to put it on my Pentagon as part of his, when he was a champion in Lucha Underground. And then the IWGP belt for my custom. Just because, I don't know, why not? It's fantasy. Also, I bought this other one for my son's collection. For Miggy Jr., he collects Jeff Hardy. So we're actually working on this custom. It's a Willow custom. So we ordered this fantasy attire belt for Jeff Hardy. Can't wait to show you guys. So again, figure artist, I think it's his name on Instagram. I'll leave the name for him if you guys want to check him out. Now they're not cheap. They're not $10. They're not $15. But know that these are all handmade, hand painted. The guy takes about 2 weeks to ship. And what was great is that I reached out to him and I said, hey, listen, I just placed this order. I'm just looking to see where can I expect them. And he's like, oh, it normally takes me a little bit. And I was like, all right, well, I was kind of hoping I would get them before Christmas. And behold, he had them here 2 days before Christmas. So thank you very much, figure artist. Big shout out to him. If you guys want to buy custom belts, reach out to him. And there's your review for the day. Also, check out my next video because I'm going to be reviewing the WrestleMania Build-A-Figures here. I have China, Shawn Michaels, Edge, and Goldberg. And also I'm going to be reviewing the 2-pack Goldberg and Bret Hart. And that's all I got for today, guys. Check us out.